Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? I don't see how it's any of your business. Please, speak no more of that accursed painting. I didn't... Have I got anything I can present? So we could do the paint, the guy. Let's do that, because that was a new thing. Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph. Where did you get that? I borrowed it. Well, give it back at once. Mr. Grossberg, tell me about the man in this photo. He may have been in that hotel room with April May on the night of the murder, which is why we should have kept the affidavit. Do you know something about him? Anything? Very well. I'll tell you what I know. However, you didn't hear it from me, if you follow. I follow. That man is Mr. Red White. He's the president of Blue Cop. Red White. Weren't Mia's last words like red, white, blue? Blue Corp. They're something like a detective agency, right? They're information pros. They sell information, you see. Sensitive information. Despite his name, Mr. White has the blackest reputation of any man in the country. Should you run across him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you. Selling information sounds like blackmail. And so he's blackmailing Grossberg, which is why Grossberg's not doing anything. Can you tell me where Blue Cop is located? I suppose. So if we'd correctly done the right thing with April, May, then we would have had the details from her, but they've given you this route instead. Mr. Red White at last, finally a lead on this guy. Even if April May couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action. Photograph returned to Mr. Grossberg. Now I must ask you to leave. I need to think about things. Alone. Right, okay, so move. Blue Gulp. There's his painting. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name! What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I've intimidated you with my, giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I don't know. I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know? Corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? It's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What do you mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes. This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Alright, examine. Huh? Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity! I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original, worth 5 million for sure. Trophies. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges Special Runner-Up, Best Participation, Judges Cooperation Award, Special Good Try Prize. The words judges and special kind of stand out. So he kind of manipulates the competitions. Statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Cup sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beautacious. Oh, that way, yeah, beautacious. For you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beautacious for just about anyone to appreciate. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My, this is quite the thing. It is modelled on my body, see? Well, Does its sleek roundature not inspire you? Good grief. Yes, his choice of English is... His usage of English is quite interesting. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. View is quite presidential. What does that mean? What does it mean to have a presidential view? Okay, so nothing actually interesting. Ask about Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp, anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information. In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Ask about Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the White House? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. On the record, at least. It is inevitable that she would do that. Okay. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. He is. Night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. Your business is information. 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 My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. A bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. It raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? You should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, ho, ho, ho. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Ask about the painting. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea. I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Where do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again. Who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse from an attorney. Grody Burger. What? He punched me. Okay, now that's assault. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? Yes. I don't expect you to understand. There's a world beyond your compensation. Okay, so he's getting words wrong. It should be comprehension. I thought so. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now. Skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Have I got anything to present him? No. So, okay, let's take his advice. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping Jehoshaphat. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so... Oh, you... What? Sorry, that's me. That's... What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Okay, let's ask about Mr. White. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just... the painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day. Was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it, today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office.
So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is. You'll love this. No, he's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of those photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White would be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. Gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
Rupert Murdoch. They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
Okay. We'll ask about the reason for blackmail, but I think he said it was the DL6 incident. So why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium.
Oh, that's why she looks familiar. That's why the other picture looks familiar, is because that's Maya and Mia's mum.
I couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. It's an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed its every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Okay, but I don't think we need to know anything else from there, at least for the moment. Right, well, let's have a look. It's funny looking at this room. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Examine. Right, well... Look at the various files. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Red, White? Let's see. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of these. Sigh. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. These parts here at the end in S. Suicide? Ew. Which is a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen, People who've been blackmailed. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added. Court record. Oh. Shall I check Mia's files once more? Yeah, check them. Let's see if there's anything in the other ones. AI. See if there's a record of this file that catches my eye. Oh my goodness. A, B, F. Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's... Come on. Mia and Maya's mother... Mia and Maya's mama. Come on. For continuing this nonsense. Should I take a look? Yes. I've tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words. My mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of 2 men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. So, Mia knew Grossberg. And the record ends there, apparently. Nothing else. I'll have a look at the other ones. But I'm assuming there's nothing else for the case. T-U... I know. W. White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Move. Well, okay, we can ask a bit more. DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It is 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
A medium?
Her name was Misty Faye.
Faye?
Indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the request of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day.
And I assume that's going to be one of the other cases we get to? Oh my goodness. This guy's voice is hurting my throat. I should stop doing it. I won't, but I should.